Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Got a few things I gotta say. Where's my controller? Ah, on the couch. Testing, testing. We'll have a show this morning talking about what happened with my channel, and then we'll do an hour intel. Hey, girl. Yeah, this is the one orange one. We gotta test the brown channel, Carol. The one with the, I think, 93 subs. Those were the first two I tried, I think. I text everybody, them know I'm on. So we'll do an hour until and come back tonight. Still no Billy Bean out, but we got Big Daddy again. Hopefully Elaine will be able to come in this chat. One of them that she can get in. We'll just sit here and wait until we get everybody in here. It'll take some time to get. We didn't know I was coming on this morning. You're fine. You were up there relaxing. Go back in the window. Go back in the window. No. No. Get on the couch. Oh, stop it, Chico. Stop. yawning and barking at the same time. Come on up here. Come on. Come on. You don't need nothing right now. Get up here. Good toy. Good toy. Oh, I got this thing at the dollar store, the laser light. I think he knows what it is. Look. Look. Follow the light. I'll be right back. So, Carol, do you see that clip on? There's like three videos. That kid describing what happened to the shooting. He has a two-parter. That's got to be. I don't understand how they're showing that like that fast. Okay, yeah, I'll play it. It's a two-parter. Then there's a few other ones. We'll play those. Yeah, give it some time because we haven't been on this channel in a while. Come here. Come on. Come get your toy. Come get your toy. Come on. Come up here. Come on. So everybody must be busy this morning. It's Friday. Did you see what I wrote on my post, Carol, on the one I just lost that strike on? I posted. Hopefully, they people can see that. Who's that up there? Who's that right there at the bottom? Huh? Come on, come on, come up here. There's Chico. Oh, I gotta find dude. Up, he's on the couch. Who's that there? Who's that? Huh? Hey, Dragonfly. Yep. Dragonfly, did you get my notice on my post? I got a strike last night from March 15th. So that channel is gonna be gone because I got 2 strikes on it. So we gotta get to the next channel. They're going way back to get me down. Um, I still got like 5 other channels set up. So this one will be the main one, and then the small brown channel that has 90 something subs on. I got 2 new ones that I don't have to worry about yet. We're gonna do an hour show. We're gonna wait a little bit. If you didn't realize I was coming on, we'll just do an hour. What are you doing, huh? Oh, Terry, coming on this channel now. Be the main one. I got a strike, so that channel's gonna be gone. I wrote something on my post yesterday, so this will be the main one. Then make sure you're sub to the Brown channel. That Brown channel will be the backup. We're just gonna do an hour just to get everybody to know about the new channel. I got videos from that kid, from the one that was talking on the news. Got the squeaker. Huh? What? Yeah. Who was that there? Who was that right there? Look. That Chico? That Chico? Huh?
So therefore,
And I got Big Daddy too from yesterday. What are you doing? Huh? Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? You're not going nowhere yet. Huh? All right, get down. Okay, so I text everybody. Hopefully they'll be getting in here. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna do an hour. So it is 11:28. So we'll go to 12:30. I log into Telegram here. I got a short clip with Melania before we do that two-parter.
Heavy heart, I extend my deepest condolences to the children and families of Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis. This terrible incident has shocked and broken the hearts of the entire nation. Two children, only 8 and 10 years old, lost their precious lives in the church, and 17 students were injured, including 14 children aged 6 to 15 and parishioners. As a mother, I cannot imagine the immense grief of the families who have lost their children. During the first week of school, these children should have been happily learning or playing on the playground, far away from violence. No words can describe such a horrifying moment. At the same time, I want to honor the brave staff. It was their quick actions, moving the students under the pews within seconds of the gunfire and evacuating them safely within minutes, that prevented even greater harm. My heart goes out to the families of the victims. I know that no words can ease their pain, but I want them to know that the entire nation is praying for them and mourning alongside them.
Our best ever first lady there. I got a couple of photos. You guys see these photos? I don't know if that's a video or is that. No, I'm just going to show the photo there. Okay, I'm going to do that kid on the from the shooting. Probably see Melania we haven't showed in a while. Okay, there's two parts. I just can't believe they're showing us that fast. Don't understand this.
Universes they're next to ours, and this actually relates to my theory of the Mandela effect and how the particle accelerator altered the weight of one electron and therefore destroyed our universe and shifted us into the universe that's directly next to it, and therefore things are different in this universe.
So you believe that this thing that some people call the Mandela effect is actually real?
Oh, it's absolutely real.
Can you describe what it is for people who have never heard it before?
Sure. So the Mandela effect is the effect of
Oh wait, is
some
this the
people
same one from
thought
yesterday,
that
Carol?
Nelson Mandela died at a certain time, and other people remember it
I'm
as a
not
different
sure
time.
this
And
is
this
the
goes
same
for a lot
one
of
or
other
not.
things. Star Wars, classic videos, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Everybody knows that. Well, if you actually look back to the original film, it's not Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. It's Magic Mirror on the Wall. And some people actually,
Which of course it's not.
It's not
in
right.
the reality I grew up in.
Right, exactly. And I mean, some people in this reality,
I
guess
think
maybe
it's,
didn't
this
make
might
it from
be a
our last
different
reality.
one.
I'm thinking. I'm still trying to figure out why they don't remember it, and some people do. But anyway, though, that is the Mandela effect, and we are living in an alternate expansion of our universes. Even in my own scientific notes, I've found rewritten signatures and things that are a little bit different from originally what I wrote.
So how did that actually happen? Let's take your notebook, or let's take Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, like an old film, animated film. How did it actually change?
I'm doing an hour
it never
show.
changed.
Come back tonight.
We changed. You see, we were moving relative to our universe, and then our universe destroyed. So now the universe started to move, or I guess our parallel universes, our multiverse started to move parallel to us because we were out of alignment, and that just destroyed everything. So technically, the universe didn't change, we did.
I just had a little pause there. Just my accident. We weren't deleting anything. People were saying, "Oh, what's going on?" Because I had a text coming in. So there are two studios, let's say the Disney studios. One studio, Studio A, creates a film that has Magic Mirror on the Wall. Another studio says Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Is it two separate studios, or what happened?
No, same studio, different timeline. So good thing we have a multi-layered napkin.
This is very high tech
Yeah,
in terms of our graphics.
definitely sophisticated.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so as I said,
Because I love that one, because everyone remembers Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. I mean, there's
Everybody
no
does.
one, and there's a whole Sally Field. You like me, you really, really like me,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And now
build
it's
it,
you
they
like
will
me.
come, build it, he will come. The peace sign.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that one.
Oh yeah, there's so much. I have a
Yeah,
record
I
of all
left
the ones
the
that I've
post
been able to.
on my
Of
channel.
Of course you
and
do.
Some other stuff that I should tell you
I don't
personally
know
about
what it
later.
is.
Okay. Can't
Anyway,
wait.
so yeah, infinity down the
I'm
line
building
from
an
our
hour
original
show on this
timeline.
will be the main
Here's
channel.
ours, and then of course this
I'll be
timeline is
back
only moving
tonight
forward
also.
because, well, the expansion of infinite number of realities behind it. But
Get out, Chico.
what happened was we made this universe sort of out of balance, and our universe
Because of the collider, the
It's
super
way down.
collider.
yeah,
from
we
Mars.
altered the weight of a
Someone
single
named
electron,
Christina.
which I believe shifted
Christina,
us
remember that name?
into a parallel universe,
recorded
considering
me.
that we caused a chain reaction that could have catastrophically destroyed our universe. I mean, even when we thought about starting it, we thought our universe would implode, and then it didn't, and we're like, oh, it's okay. Well, maybe it did implode. We just instantly got shifted to another universe.
And that's your belief.
In my belief. Of course, this is just a theory and it's still being developed.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe in that infinitely small moment of time, we were instantly shifted.
Could it also be that there were
Yay,
some people at
Dave.
CERN who are kind of like quantum hackers, and they go, "Oh, we have this little vulnerability
You
in
ever see
time-space
this two-part?
continuum, and we're going to go in and we're going to pick these iconic
Right back.
moments in our civilization, you know, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, things like, and we're going to change them just to screw up people's heads to realize that reality is not as they think it
that could be completely possible. Although there's some stories, fairy tales, campfire, scary tales that occurred at CERN, supposedly, or that are set at CERN, dimensional beings or satanic portals, whole bunch of other
Did you see what I
crazy
typed
stuff.
in there, Kay, on the post?
And a lot of people believe they have to do that to consistently maintain our universe, or bridging two universes or dimensions even together.
Okay, that was part one. I got a second part.
Understand what you're saying.
Right. So when our universe was destroyed over here,
And this was, you think, when CERN Super Collider did its experiment,
Large Hadron
Oh,
Collider,
okay,
yeah.
Dragonfly Day.
or the hadron?
Large Hadron
Large-
Collider, right?
Okay.
And so after our universe and timeline was destroyed, we were, let's zoom this in a lot, zoom, 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 and the universe that's directly next to ours, it's just directly next to ours. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred from form to form. But if there are an infinite number of universes, then there's 100% chance that this happened, at least maybe in another universe, maybe not ours. Then again, there's also an infinite chance that this is our universe. So if this one was eliminated, all the energy from this universe created or transferred a universe that was right next to us.
So the original universe is mirror, mirror on the wall. The transferred to universe is magic mirror on the wall.
Right, and even if you have quantum data or other things that possibly could help calculate these claims, then you'll find that there is a fluctuation pattern of which our universe is on a similar plane. So if this is our plane, there's a universe in this plane, which means that this is a larger dip and this is a smaller dip. So that way there's a fluctuation in our reality of actually things that are real to us but are different in other realities. There's a consistent. I think this fluctuation is known as Mandela effect. Things are the same, but other things are, very different. Which exactly the same as ours, for the fact that we're all here, almost, and that everything we see is pretty much the same.
What do you mean almost?
Almost as in, like, I don't know. There's an infinite number of possibilities, so there has to be at least an infinite possibility that somebody on this planet is gone from that time. Or maybe there's an infinite possibility that there is. But the point is that it's a parallel universe to ours. So it is not our universe. It's not ours. But
So we are now not in the same universe that
3
we
minutes
were
left.
in when Mirror, Mirror on the Wall was a part of a film.
that's what I'm theorizing, yeah.
So we're in a different universe,
Exactly. Completely different universe.
even
But
though it looks almost
actually,
otherwise
our
completely
universe
the same.
Is exactly the same, except for that 0.000000000000000000000000000 infinite number of zeros, 1%
Yes,
difference.
right.
And that 1% difference is large on our scale, or even small on our scale, but it's still different enough that it's able to contain our energy, but not enough that it's the same. As I said, it's a parallel universe. It's not the same as ours. And if we have to arrive at the same time that we left, then there has to be difference. There's that fluctuation. And one of these fluctuations is maybe something different. Maybe one person decided to walk on the other side of the sidewalk, as it is uncertainty, at least in our future. I mean, if you're in a higher dimension like the 5th dimension or looking on our 4th dimension, uncertainty is just a matter of which way you're going, like a road. But to us, uncertainty doesn't happen because we can only see the present as it's happening. But anyway,
Yeah,
so parallel
okay.
universe fluctuations,
So, Mary, is it mirror, mirror on the wall or magic mirror on the wall?
Mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror. Definitely a vote for mirror, mirror.
Right.
Right?
Actually, there was a movie that was done. Julia Roberts was in a movie called Mirror, Mirror.
Yeah.
Based off of that quote.
Right, but maybe that movie is now called Magic Mirror.
Actually, I checked. It's mirror, mirror.
Okay, so they didn't change that.
Right,
They
but
didn't-
then again, there's a parallel universe where they did change that, or we just shifted into a parallel universe, but that also changed. That one thing also changed, and you can find that multiple things have changed. But
Where it
that's-
wasn't Julia Roberts, it was Meryl Streep.
right.
Again, I think what's exciting, and someone who is less sophisticated than you, like myself.
No. Everybody is exactly the same. Everybody pretty much is equal, just in different ways. More
Right.
accurately, like one person is equal in maybe his ability to identify multiple different forms of color, but to him, that's just regular.
Right?
But
There
we-
was
but
what's the
we
name
can't
of that?
identify
What's
that.
the name of that crab or something that could
Oh,
that hammers
the mantis
people?
shrimp?
Yeah, the what? The
The
mantis.
mantis shrimp?
Right, can see like a million different kinds of colors.
12 different color planes. We can only see 3 different color planes. It could see 12.
Right, so
Um,
cool. Anyway,
yeah.
the point that I was trying to make when I was talking about sophistication, the bottom line, which you've been repeating in many different ways throughout this little Facebook Live thing,
Okay?
is that infinite universes and just the very concept of infinity is pretty mind-boggling. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
mean-
but it affects everything
hmm
on at least a theoretical basis.
Well, yeah, everything and nothing.
And there we go.
Yeah, so it's pretty uncertain, but then again, uncertainty is uncertain. And uncertainty can be certain and uncertain at the same time.
There you go. No, I think that sums it up. There it is, quantum physics right there from
Yeah,
say your name,
Maxwell Lawton.
and you are a,
Well, I'm a theoretical physicist.
of course, and you're how old?
13.
Okay, well, learned something from a 13-year-old today, you guys. Moving on to the next clip. All right. This was good news. Go on this. What? So they saved 15 girls, I think. Okay, we'll play Big Daddy here shortly. Three minutes on this one, and then we'll play.
In the Middle East.
We're familiar with
Anybody remember this?
groups who we expose, attempting to criticize the messenger, to distract from the power of the message. We have tried hard to make sure that this material does not put innocents at harm.
4 days later, a 1.4 gigabyte insurance file was added to the page.
Fearing that Assange or WikiLeaks were in danger, the decryption for the insurance file would be released if either got in harm's way.
I don't think I
I'm
never
often
saw
asked this
this.
question: what is the most single damning revelation? What is the thing that is easily capturable? The single event, the single personality, the single mass killing. But that is not the real story of this material. The real story of this material is that it's war. It's one damn thing after another. It's clear that it will shape an understanding of what the past 6 years of war has been like, and that the course of the war needs to change. The manner in which it needs to change is not yet clear. It is the most comprehensive history of a war to have ever been published during the course of a war.
Intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning, formerly Bradley Manning, was arrested on May 27, 2010. By March of 2011, Manning was charged with 22 violations, the most serious of which was aiding the enemy, punishable by a death sentence. Concerns by the Obama administration fueled political debate on the basis of stolen government property and the unredacted disclosure of Afghans acting as informers, potentially putting lives at risk. WikiLeaks held back on releasing all of the files in order to review and
How
redact
many
the
seen
sources
this
of the
one?
information. WikiLeaks, in an attempt to morph the method, requested help from the Pentagon and human rights groups to aid in redacting the names, but received no assistance.
Right over here. Where are we here? Yeah, right here.
The monumental leak was surpassed by what the Pentagon described as the largest leak of classified documents in U.S. military history, dubbed the Iraq War Logs. The release made in October 2010 by Assange's WikiLeaks disclosed just under 400,000.
Because we don't have much time, I won't speak for long. But this disclosure is about the truth.
Okay.
Philip Knightley, the great investigative reporter, an Australian who for the past 30 or 40 years has made the UK his home, said that the first casualty of war is the truth. But the attack on the truth by war begins long before war starts and continues long after a war ends. In our release of these 400,000 documents about the Iraq War, the intimate detail of that war from the US perspective, Iraq, as we can see, was a bloodbath on every corner of that country. The stated aims for going into that war of improving the human rights situation, improving the rule of law, did not eventuate.
Okay. That was an interesting video. This is last night. It came out
From the Central Philippines,
15.
admiring a stunning, beautiful sunrise from my rooftop. Just amazing. Yeah, wow. I had to show you that. So here we go. There's just so much going on right now. I just cannot possibly get through it all. I'd be here all day, all night, but I'm going to just try to get into the highlights of what's going on. And again, I want to talk about the 31 programs that are going to be that NESARA is implemented already. It's already active. And this is exactly what is going on actively right now. Number one, this is number one in Nasara. Jacera might be more. I don't know, but that's going to be worldwide. But right now, they're just talking about.
When I started drinking cold water to help me lose weight, my friends laughed at me. But when they saw how fast I was changing, they started doing it.
The activation of Nasara inside the United States. Number one, debt forgiveness, elimination of all bank-related debt, credit cards, mortgages, loans caused by illegal banking practices, a financial jubilee for the people, freeing them from all grips of oppression, financial institutions. I have to go through this slowly because I'm viewing it off of another phone. Number two, abolishes income tax, complete removal of income tax and taxes on investments and retirement accounts, IRAs, 401ks, etc. that were unconstitutionally imposed. Number three, termination of the IRS, which has already been done. The IRS will be permanently shut down with its employees reassigned to new treasury-based tax collection system, which is going to be only 14% on new items, essential items. So non-essentials or essential items will not be taxed at all. It'll be only new non-essentials, okay? 14% flat. Number four, fiat rate sales tax introduces a 14% flat rate sales tax on new non-essential goods, excluding food, medicine, and used items. That means, used property that has already been developed. That you can, buy a used house, somebody that has been even living in it for a year. It's a non-essential or essential. Two, fund government operations. Now, a fairer, more transparent tax system will be implemented in place, okay? Number five, boost to senior citizens benefits, increases benefits for senior citizens, ensuring they will be well supported financially in their later years. And there's a lot to be said that with all the med beds that are coming out there. So, now, number six will return to the constitutional law, restoration of the constitutional law in the United States legal system, eliminating unconstitutional practices that have eroded the nation's fundamental legal principles. Number seven, reinstates the title of nobility amendment. Americans under foreign influence or control will lose their citizenship or be deported, preventing foreign interference in domestic affairs. Now, anybody with holding a dual citizenship, that's all going to be eliminated. You pick one or the other. It really doesn't matter at that point. But nobody's going to have dual citizenships anymore. Number eight, new elections. Immediate implementation of the new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days of Nasara announcement, wiping out slate clean of prevent corruption and other corrupt regimes from playing illegal politics. Number nine, end the national emergencies, cancellation of all declaration national emergencies, returning the country to a state of normalcy and constitutional law. I don't think there will be any politicians after this. Number 10, election monitoring, a new system to monitor elections, preventing illegal activities by special interest groups and ensuring fair, transparent elections, which will probably be by your Q phones. Number 11, creation of the rainbow currency, introduction of the new U.S. Treasury currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum, ending the current fiat currency system, which has no gold backing, so whatever, It's absolutely worthless paper right now, and that's being proven right across the whole board, with other countries out there that have been holding U.S. Dollars, the petrodollar, whatever. They're turning it all in, and I might add, if like Japan being they're in big trouble right now, so they're having to sell off all their U.S. Treasury. And if they sell off all the U.S. Treasury, which they are in the midst of doing right now, then what will happen? The U.S. dollar will crash, and it will be basically wiped out, and that will force Trump to implement the new U.S. Treasury note, okay, which will be backed by gold. Okay, number 12, protection of the birth certificates, prohibits the sale of U.S. birth certificates, records, or other channel properties, ensuring personal sovereignty from the corporate exploitation. That means the banks cannot touch your personal identity. They're not even going to be involved anymore. That means the hospitals will eventually be wiped out, and there'll be med bed centers. And that's a whole brand new thing, because there's 3 med beds that are coming out right now that are absolutely amazing. I read into it, and I will do another one just on med beds once I get more information going on it, okay? All right. So, number 13, establishes of the U.S. Treasury Reserve banking
7
system.
minutes left.
The Federal Reserve will be phased out. It's actually already gone. There's no Federal Reserve anymore. Jerome Powell, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, he resigned, and there was people that were under him that were basically resigned as well, but they're being investigated and put on trial for their, for all their corruption. And the new banking system will be implemented in accordance to the constitutional law. This is why Trump's doing everything by the book. He's following the principle of the natural law based on how it's being implemented, which it should have been right from the beginning. Okay, number 14, re-indexing of precious metals, gold, silver, and other precious metals will be re-indexed within 30 days of NESARA completion, stabilizing the economy. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that once NESARA is publicly announced, it's the re-indexing of all the foreign currencies, or not the foreign currencies, all the precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, gold, copper, tin, silver, anything right out there is all going to be re-indexed, which is re-valued at its normal, what it should be at that value. So people hang on to your precious metals, okay?
Watch how butter affects love handles.
Can you put in the
The reason
small
butter is
brown
called
channel?
butter is because of the butyric acid. The best part of butyrate is most people don't know.
It's coming. Number 15, Federal Reserve phase out. Federal Reserve system will be dissolved. It has already been dissolved. Okay, so please, people, stop paying your taxes over the course of a year. Fully transitioning monetary control to the U.S. Treasury. So everything's going from the Federal Reserve over to the Treasury. Okay, I got to plow through this. Number 16, restoration of the financial privacy, implementation of the system to protect financial privacy, ending widespread data theft and hacking. That's all gone. Number 17, retaining the retraining of all the judges and attorneys, all legal professions, retraining to constitutional law. Okay, so number 18, global peace initiatives. U.S. will cease to be aggressive. Will cease for aggressive military, shifting its focus on peaceful diplomatic around the world. 19. Release of the suppressed technologies. Over 6,000 patents for advanced technologies, including free energy, medical cures, will be made available to the public for no costs so whatever. 20. Humanitarian projects fundings. Large-scale fundings for domestic and global humanitarian projects, allowing the widespread improvements around the world total cleanup. And that's all happening or will be happening very, very soon. 21, ban on currency and precious metals dealers. Okay. The buying and selling of precious metals will be exclusive, conducted through the U.S. Treasury or other reserve banks throughout the world. Okay. Implementation of privatization and no more middlemen. Will be able to pick up a couple of points on when you're trying to trade metals. Okay. 22, citizens access to mint coins. Okay, so you'll be able to have silver and gold and whatever you got there, you'll be able to trade it in on mint coins. Citizens will be able to convert their gold, silver holdings into U.S. Treasury approved mint coins, which is nice because that's tokenize everything. 23, daily precious metals index. The U.S. Treasury Reserve will maintain a daily index of precious metals pricing, ensuring the transparency and the stabilization of the market. 24, privatization of the U.S. Postal Service. The USPS will be privatized. Streaming operations make things a lot faster. 25, reconstruction or restructural the Social Security. The U.S. security systems will be overhauled and to ensure long-term stability and fairness with everybody. 26, QFS, Quantum Financial System, is the majority of NESARA exchange of the foreign currency of bonds and store securely in blockchain accounts throughout the quantum financial system, and that cannot be touched, okay, by anybody. Banks will be phased out in about 3 or 4 years. 27, banking reforms. Banking will face a new limit on rates and fees while citizens gain stronger custody rights over their funds. Banks will be phased out in 3 to 5 years post NESARA. 28, reclamation of stolen assets. NESARA will reclaim assets stolen by corrupt institutions, including the Federal Reserve, Wall Street, and elites, restoring them to its rightful owners. It's all been documented, folks. 29, restitution of the unconstitutional acts. Financial reparations will be made for unconstitutional actions such as illegal taxation, unjust loans, and unlawful property seizures. Will all be given back to you. So if you had property taken away from you through foreclosures or whatever, that property or equivalent of pricing will be given back to you. Number 30, redemption of currencies and bonds. Individuals will have the opportunity to redeem or exchange foreign currencies and ZIM bonds at a special rate for personal use and humanitarian projects. Okay. Wow. I'm glad I got through all this. And of course, 31, revolutionary voting systems. The current election system will be replaced by the quantum financial system based on voting process. Voters' roll will be created by the NESARA redemption centers. Okay. That means that anybody that was born in whatever country
Okay, everybody, I got to go to the office to report this because they're not supposed to have dogs on the property living here. The visitor dogs. So we got out a few stuff out. We'll do a lot more tonight at 5 o'clock. I'll be on this channel, and then the brown one will be the backup channel. And so thank you for coming back on this channel and raising K. Thanks for helping. And a lot more stuff to come tonight. So we'll see you all this afternoon around 4:35. Love you guys. Be safe, strong, keep faith, never give up. Keep going. You signing off.